Good Monday morning, everyone. Welcome back. You're watching the Kaiser Report. I'm John coming to you today. It's Thanksgiving week, and we are kicking this Monday off with a few Thanksgiving thoughts that I'd like to bring to you. It was a lackluster news weekend, unless you're thinking about what's going on in Mr. Putin's mind and the minds of the idiots that are promoting the use of a war to do whatever they're planning in this White House today. It's not good, and we know it's not good, but it's taking place. So we have to keep our fingers crossed, but be aware that that's going on, and I'm not going to be into any politics this week unless something major comes along, because I know we're all sick and fed up with that. And it's been a long, hard, arduous election cycle that we've just been through. We've known about now the lies and the cheats and all of the stuff that went with it, but we're going to erase that for this week because it is the week of Thanksgiving. And as we celebrate Thanksgiving this week, perhaps the most wonderful of all holidays, I sometimes wonder, are we really truly grateful? Are we in the frame of mind to give thanks after all of this nonsense we've been through? We live in the greatest nation on earth. We sometimes tend to whine and complain about things rather than simply appreciate the many blessings in all of our lives. In the current political climate, keyboard warriors criticize others with bitter discourse. A raging fire fueled by media and the ease of electronically just lashing out at others and pick. Constantly incensed by something and spewing hateful rhetoric. We don't have a need for this, not this week. Perhaps I'm overstating things a bit. At least for folks around here in East Tennessee. They're generally congenial souls and tend to treat one another with respect, which is a lost art anymore when you go around some of these major cities and places that you visit. In part due to a generally homogeneous nature of demographics. As for society in general, I just don't understand the seething disconnect and discontent. And I'm not talking about the big things. We would rather be raging against injustice or corruption and violence and hatred. But it's the little things we tend to whine about more than anything else. And that's 95% of the world today. They would give anything to be like us and live here in the country that we have. It's far too easy to sit back and criticize others, to complain about how things ought to be, and wondering why someone doesn't do something about it. Well, how about you? Why can't you, the complainer, roll up your sleeves? Go to work at fixing something, attend a meeting, take a stand on something proactively. I often wonder, in our system, if our system of government is broken beyond repair rather than the spirit of negotiation, even compromise with world leaders and our own leaders, while they dig in their heels and launch fiery rhetoric at the other side, the so-called enemy, even though We're supposed to be on the same side. I suppose it's always been that way. To a certain extent. Just look at Jefferson versus Adams in their political battles in the early 19th century if you want some political fireworks. Do the schools even teach that anymore? I think a symptom of walling ourselves off to a respective philosophical fortress that we create for ourselves is fed by a stream of rhetoric that tells us we must give no quarter to the enemy, and that's driven in most cases by legacy media that we have to deal with every day, who now we know lies to us every day. The internet and the ratings-based cable news networks and platforms such as this feeds the way we're looking at things every day and seeing those with a differing view as evil and a foe that needs to be dealt with. Let's do a couple of things this Thanksgiving week. Let us give thanks that we live here in East Tennessee and wherever you are. This beautiful and free place, as all the states in this union, which I believe are unmatched in quality of life. I give thanks daily that I live where I do, and I'm sure you will too. Let us also turn away from the bitter discourse and sit back and simply enjoy each other for a change, even those we don't agree with. Some of my best friends are on the opposite side of my thinking on political issues, but I enjoy them immensely anyway. So learn to simply enjoy each other. And same goes for your family members. Let's practice tolerance and respect for others. What is the use of living in a great melting pot of America if we always are waiting for things to boil over in some strife that we have to rail against? Can we truly love all of those that are different than us? Yes, we can. You've learned these things in Bible studies, in Sunday schools, and in Catholic organizations. Put them to use. They're still valid today as they were the day that you learned them. So read back into that and be thankful for your family, your friends, the place you live, the country you live in, and the laws that you obey and respect. And you will have a wonderful Thanksgiving. So with that, that's enough for today. We're not going to get into politics this week at all. We're going to be thankful for what we have and thankful for my subscribers on this channel, and be thankful for all the blessings that have been bestowed on us since birth in this country and in this life. And with that, we're going to tell you, stay safe, stay strong, and stay tuned into the Kaiser Report for your commentary and news bits. Happy Thanksgiving week. We'll see you back here tomorrow. God bless you all. Bye-bye now.